Hey guys, so today's video is going to be kind of a recap of my 2017 bookish resolutions, which I think I have a list here. I just watched that video, by the way, and I just want to go over how I did, which I did okay. After I go through them, I'm kind of just gonna share some of my resolutions in terms of books and booktube for this upcoming year. So my first resolution 2017 was to reread the Harry Potter series. I didn't complete the Harry Potter series, but I have read the first 3 books in the series and I've reread them, and I'm going to obviously finish rereading the series here. So I will read 4 through 7 sometime in 2018. I'm pretty happy that I did actually do that one, kind of like halfway did it, but I'm gonna count it as a win. Next, this one was a fail. I wanted to read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens because it's the book I've had on my Goodreads TBR for the longest, and I still haven't read it. And attached to this resolution, I also wanted to read more classics, and I did read and really enjoy The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins, which was like a classic mystery, and it was really, really good. And I started reading The Moonstone by him, but I didn't finish it. And I also started Gone with the Wind, and I didn't finish that. So in terms of 2018 resolutions, I think I really still want to read Great Expectations, and I do want to finish Gone with the Wind because I think I will really enjoy it. It's just daunting how long it is. My third 2017 resolution was not to look at Goodreads or Amazon to look at the review before getting a book. This one, it didn't happen. Like, not even in the slightest did I pick up a book that I didn't already know if it was going to be like a decent star rating. So that one I did fail at, but I have a change to that resolution for 2018, which I think will make it successful. Moving on to my final 2017 resolution was to read more Christian nonfiction, and I did read more in terms of like what I had read before. I read Wild Goose Chase by Mark Batterson, I believe is his name. I finished Having a Merry Heart in a Martha World. I read Uninvited. I think 3 is pretty good compared to the 0 that I had been reading up until that point. Right now, actually, with my devotional time, I've been going through 1st and 2nd Samuel, so I've been really liking that, but I'm also open to other Christian nonfiction too. So now let's go into my 2018 resolutions. These aren't going to be super clear cut or anything, but these are some booktube ones and some book ones. So a booktube one is I want to do more vlog style videos because they're really easy to do and they're really fun, and I also really like watching other people's vlogs, so I hope that people get enjoyment out of watching mine. So I do want to do more vlogging because it's really fun for me personally too to look back on other vlogs and see what I've done. As I said, I was going to address it further, the not looking at Goodreads Amazon reviews, because I did not even get close to reaching that goal for last year. But I have decided that in 2018, a couple times, I don't know how many times this will happen, I am going to go into a bookstore, and depending on my mood and what books I see, I will just pick up a book there. I'll read the synopsis, maybe read a chapter or 2, decide if it's for me, and not look on Goodreads and not look on Amazon, and just get it and start reading it that day. So I think that's a way that I can maybe start to find new books. I want to just find some unknown books or unknown books to me. After I've read the book, I'll let myself see what other people thought about it, but I think it's just going to be a great way to discover new books that I haven't heard about before, because here on BookTube and Bookstagram there is like a bubble, and there are these popular books, and I realize that I am in the bubble, and the bubble is a great place to be because I read so many good books based off of good recommendations. So it's not a bad thing, but I also want to reach outside and see what else is out there that I just haven't heard about. My final bookish resolution is to read more to my mood. I think there's been quite a few times where I pick a book up because I've said I was going to read it that month, or it's just become available at the library, or there could, maybe people said it was a really great book and I read it even though I'm not in the mood to read it, and I know now that I am a mood reader. And if I read a book that I'm not in the mood for, I'm not gonna do that book justice, and I think a lot of the times I could have rated books higher and could have enjoyed them more if I had waited till I was in the mood to read that type of book. So I think paying more attention to what I'm in the mood to read and then reading those books versus forcing myself to read a book that's just available is something that I do want to work on in 2018. Those are just a few resolutions for my 2018 year. I would love to hear if you have any 2018 resolutions as well. I did read 61 books in 2017, which I think was really good. Like, I'm really okay with that number. I don't know how many books I'm gonna read in 2018, if it's less, if it's more, I really could care less. I just hope that they are good quality books and books that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna end my video now. Let me know any of your 2018 bookish resolutions below. Thanks for watching and happy reading.